Hello guys and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are building a long-range bomber. And yes, I know, I told you guys this video would be the video about the second version of my oblique wing aircraft. But I just didn't feel motivated enough, and then Sequel Lona got around there and they presented a competition for a bomber in the World War II style. So I got right to it and built this bomber. So while building this bomber, I had a lot of difficulties. You can see me right now on screen building the hatches for the landing gear. And no, it's not in the final design. Why not? Because I didn't get it to work. And then I was like, okay, it's not going to work, so I'm not going to put it in. I will do it in a future aircraft. I will do that. But on this one, it just didn't work, and I didn't have the patience to do this. And although this isn't in the final design, I'm still pretty happy with how this design turned out, because it's like my first propeller aircraft that actually flies good. I'm just also overall really happy with how this looked in the end. In the first, like when working on a plane like this, it's just like first it does not look good. It looks like it's never going to be something, but I'm really happy that I continued and actually finished this plane. So the mission of this plane would be probably like the mission of the B-29. Just fly to a designated area, bomb the hell out of this place, and return. So for this, it has a pretty big fuel tank, I would say, and is designed to have a good efficiency. But what makes this design better than other designs? So this design is really simple. So you could mass produce it like the B-29 design. So it's simple and you can mass produce it, so it's cheap. And you can just don't build the hatch part of the fuselage or in the fuselage, and then you have a cargo plane. If you put it in the back door side, that there's a really wide place where you could put in a really big door and just through there fit in cargo into the plane. So it could be transformed to a cargo plane because it's already a bomber. It's designed to have like a lot of payload and just a lot of stuff loaded in there and crammed in there. So just loading something different than bombs, that's different. It's not really different. The only difference would be that you drop the bombs while on flight, but but with a normal cargo, you wouldn't just drop it halfway through your mission. Like, oh, you need to bring these supplies to, I don't know, Great Britain. And you would be like, oh, let's just dump our cargo all over the Atlantic Ocean and just fly without it to Great Britain. Yeah, so there's not really much else to say about this plane. It's a normal bomber. It's nothing crazy. You've all probably seen one of these already. And maybe someone or actually seen a B-29 like IRL and flying. I personally not. I never been to such an air show. I don't think there are really much of these in Germany. But I would be really interested if there was one. So yeah, you've seen this plane, so with all of this done, we were ready to fly. guys so much for watching today's episode of Flyout on my channel. I just wanted to say something. Thank you for listening to this end still and being here. And I wanted to say something. I have to be honest with you guys, I lied to you. This bomber is not actually powered only by 4 propeller engines. I tried really hard to make it work, but I couldn't get it to work or like to function the way I wanted. Yes, it flies without, but it has 2 jet engines hidden in the compartments where the gear on the wings retracts into. There are 2 jet engines, just to help it wouldn't look as cool on the cinematics if the plane was moving more super slowly and wouldn't come off the runway and stuff. It's just to make it look better, and so it just functions a bit better. I just wanted to say that it works without them, but it works way better with these two jet engines. And with that being said, we'll see us in the next video.